Moments with God, a time of reflection for every day.
November 10th. In difficult times. And for our story today, we'll look at Esther's faith. Let's listen to the verse. Go, gather together all the Jews that are present in Shushan, and fast ye for me, and neither eat nor drink 3 days, night or day. I also and my maidens will fast. Likewise, and so will I go in unto the king, which is not according to the law, and if I perish, I perish. Esther 4:16.
In a sexist context, being a queen doesn't mean having authority. It's inconceivable for many societies today, but imagine life in a Muslim context. Even today, women don't have the same rights as men. This was the context in which Queen Esther lived. As a woman, she lived in the luxury and opulence of the palace, yet it was like being in a gilded cage. She wasn't even allowed to approach her husband, the king. The death penalty was imposed if she entered his presence without being summoned. Esther was distressed because there was a royal edict ordering the death and extinction of both her people and herself. Her husband, King Xerxes, was unaware of the situation. However, she couldn't approach him for support. The king had authorized the massacre, unaware that she was Jewish, and unaware of the evil of his prime minister, who wanted to wipe out the Jews for personal and minor reasons.
Everywhere, the feeling of distress took away the breath of peace from the Jews. Some lamented not having returned to Jerusalem when the opportunity had arisen. Others reflected that God had abandoned them to die at the hands of their enemies, and others acknowledged that they themselves had turned away from God.
The good thing about times of affliction is that human beings bend their knees in contrition to God, so they did. And Esther herself excelled in her search for the Lord. She resolved to go to the king's presence even though she had not been summoned. And she prepared herself in case she met death for her boldness. And if I perish, let me perish, were her resolute words. Esther was determined to die, as long as she could do something for her people. She turned to God and, after fasting, went to the king's presence. It was a few seconds of suspense. It seemed her fate was sealed. But the king extended his scepter in a sign of approval.
When it seemed that no human power could save them, Esther and the women associated with her prayed, fasted, and acted swiftly, and achieved the salvation of their people.
There are no limits for a woman of faith. Neither a sexist culture nor a liberal society can overcome someone who relies on the power of God. God can continue to use women for the salvation of his people, women who are determined and depend on the Lord, who seek him, who honor him, and he can make them instruments of blessing and salvation. Amen.
Thank you for listening to this audio. We invite you to share with your contacts and visit the website BibleWell.com.